Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. This is Lizzie Miller here, sitting next to a very special, wonderful friend of mine. His name is Charlie Monk, and a lot of other people like to call him the mayor of Music Row. How you doing, Charlie?
I'm just cute. I just came down and I knew I was going to be with a cute woman, so I wanted to be cute too. That's it.
So that's the agreement today, right?
That's
Just
it.
not to talk about your career, right?
No. I know enough about it. I don't want to know any more about it.
Thank you so much for taking the time to hang out with us today. Now, before I get into the most recent event, I want to go back on history with you.
Uh-oh.
I know.
I could go to jail for that. You realize that?
I know you moved to Nashville in 1968. Is that correct?
Yep. Came here to work at a radio station. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then they got rid of me, and people have gotten rid of me in a lot of different places since then. So. But I'm still here.
You started your career at a very early age. You were only 15 years old in Geneva, Alabama. Tell us about that real quick.
Well, of course, I was so shy and, reclusive, and so we had a hometown radio station, and they hired me.
He's not shy, guys.
No, I'm really not. But they hired me to do a Sunday morning thing where we just played tapes for religious groups and stuff, and I thought it was kind of cool, and some of the 15-year-old girls thought it was kind of cool, so they ultimately gave me an afternoon request show, so I got a chance to be
nice.
Big man on campus, high school campus, at that very young, tender age. And I'm still doing it.
That's great. Yeah, you are. You are very well known here and very respected in the Nashville community and all over the map, really. I mean, you've done a little bit of everything. You've got Monk Family Music Group, you've been in film, you're in journalism. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, as I said, I wanted to dabble in everything. God gave me wit, charm, good looks, everything except talent. Had He given me talent,
everything except talent. What is that about?
Well,
That's
I could
not
have been
true.
a superstar if He'd just given me a little talent. I've kind of dabbled in everything. Yeah, I studied journalism and communications in college, and one time I wanted to be a famous writer. I wanted to write books and things, and the whole time I was doing radio and television and commercials. But acting, there was a period of time in Nashville. We have a thing called the Bar and Dinner Theater here. It's dinner theater, and I acted, did those things because I really couldn't kind of peel off something that I did extraordinarily well. And of course, doing all that, I finally realized that I was better at helping other people than I was helping me. As I said, I started working with people, hanging with people like you that have talent. I had to do that.
He's so sweet. You've worked and helped so many people, and you're so well respected around here, like I've already mentioned. And you were the first person here to start a radio music show on Music Row. Is that correct?
Yeah. When I came to Nashville, I was in Mobile, Alabama, as a radio programmer and personality. And Mary Reeves, who was Jim Reeves' widow, the famous country singer who passed away, bought a radio station here, and there was no really full-time country music station in Nashville. A lot of people talk about the Grand Ole Opry channel, WSM. They didn't play country music in the daytime, so she wanted to put together a country music station, so she invited me to come up with a check, and so
with a check.
I visited her for a while, and
Yeah.
we did an afternoon interview show on Music Row, broadcast on the station, and I enjoyed that. But then that led me to an opportunity to get into the music business.
Absolutely. And speaking of the music business, we have CRS every year, which is Country Radio Seminar, and Mr. Charlie Monk here started the New Face Show. Tell us about that.
Well, Tom McAtee and I and a group of other people decided we wanted to put together something that would bring together the radio personalities at the time to Nashville and to be able to see talent that we could put together. We also put some academic sides to it, or things about sales and record promotion and stuff for the radio stations. It was really a radio event, not a music event. We closed it 50 years ago, by the way. We closed it with what we referred to at the time, and it still is, the New Faces Show. We selected the
Which
top,
has been very successful.
well, it has been for a lot of acts.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get paid for it, but I haven't done it. But we selected the top 10 acts for the year, the preceding year, because we had no video and stuff like that. So if people had not seen them, this was an opportunity for them to perform. They did 2 songs. the song that they had previously recorded, which kind of gave them a boost, and then what they were going to release would be their next single, or the one they're going to promote. And that was very successful. I produced and hosted it for over 40 years, and it's still very much a part of it, of country radio. But of course now with videos and so much, most of the radio stations have actually seen even the brand new acts. And quick as they get a record out, they put them on a tour of radio and television stations. So saying new faces is kind of strange, but everybody loves it, and only a couple of thousand people show up to see it. So it's a nice event for them.
And you have had the pleasure of being in the music business for about close to 62 years.
Ooh.
Wow, guys! Wow, that is awesome.
And I'm still cute.
And you are still a very nice-looking man, and
say it again in case my wife's watching it.
He's a very nice-looking, good man, people. One of the sweetest people that I know of. I've been blessed and honored to know Charlie for the last several years here in Nashville, and I will tell you, folks, it doesn't get any better than Charlie Monk. I'm going to get emotional.
How much I owe you for this?
I'm trying to hold my tears back here. So, you know what? He's got a Sirius Satellite XM radio show too that he has been blessed to be a part of, and that's Willie's Roadhouse, correct?
Every morning.
Every morning.
6 to noon Eastern Time. Channel 59 if you'd like to tune in. I'm the cute guy on the radio.
He always throws the cute guy in. He has to prove he's cute. We all know he's cute. He's internally cute and outside cute. Haha. All jokes aside now, so let's get to the most recent event. You've been inducted into the Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame. My goodness, let's show this off.
I do want to show that. I want all my relatives that are watching you to see that, because they don't think I earn a damn thing. They don't think I should be awarded anything. So if I have any relatives out there,
look at this.
Look,
it's beautiful.
I don't want the lights to blurred. I want it to be beautiful. Oh, it's really an extreme honor because my peers did this, and it was a really nice thing, and it was kind of interesting. It was done in a city nearby, almost in Nashville, a place called Murfreesboro, Tennessee. But they were expecting me to get up and BS them for 30 minutes. But I got my grandson to do the acceptance, and he did it in 5 minutes.
Look at that.
I did not say one word during the event. So anyway, I'm proud of that very much.
That is just as cool as having a gold record.
I think it is a gold record. I just noticed that.
A music gold record.
Right.
Oh my goodness. I mean, you've just done a little bit of everything. And you know what? And you were in a film with Dolly Parton years ago, right?
I was. Again, the good-looking guy, the star of the movie. We let Dolly be in it, too.
I'm letting him feel like a star right now, guys.
We let Dolly be in it, as a matter of fact. It's called Blue Valley Songbird. Dolly wrote the song and the movie. She does a series of movies, and we joke all the time that I let Dolly be part of my movie. But I have a little brief. If you get a chance to see it, don't blink, or you will miss me in the movie.
But now you can find clips, stuff like that on YouTube, so you can just pause it at any time, right?
Well, if they do that, do I get paid?
You're so funny. You know what? You've been to #1 parties. You've gone to a little bit of everything around town. I mean, Charlie has always made his best effort to be a part of whatever it is that he can go, and I know you get a lot of invites, and you're a very, very busy man. And
well, we've been to a lot together. Let's want you to say that. We've been to a lot of parties together. If you've ever seen me with a beautiful woman, it might be her. But I guess because I've been around a long time, we've already mentioned that, and I'm not going to mention again, that the one thing people want to know when I'm going to retire, and I go, what the hell am I going to do? I'm doing what I enjoy doing. I'm going to retire and do something I don't want to do. No, I'm not. But there's a situation when you reach, become a senior citizen in the entertainment world. There's always a kind of it's downhill for them. And Bob McDeal, who's a songwriter friend of mine who kind of retired, and I asked him what he missed about not being down on Music Row every day, because I'm down here every day.
Yeah.
And he kind of brought it to a conclusion for me, or at least something to establish. He said he missed being relevant. So, as long as I can hang around and be relevant, and somebody can shake my hand and say hi or hug me. I shake the guys' hands, I hug the women. I'm tickled to death about that. So the fact that I've been able to, touch on I've literally had every job at some point in time in my career in the music business. I've written songs, I've produced records, and I've managed talent, and I've been in the music publishing business. All those things give me a connectivity to different people, different groups, and I love that very, very much. So, I'm a people person. I'm a showbiz groupie.
He is a people person, and he's a very good spokesperson too. You've given many speeches on multiple occasions.
Well, I had to make a living, so I still do that. I go out on the road and do things like that. And I taught at a couple of universities. I taught at Middle Tennessee State University and here at Trevecca University. I taught music classes, and so I've made myself do a little, I guess, academic stretch of knowing a little, understanding the other sides of the music business. Because people, young people want to ask a lot of questions, but primarily most of the people, they've got 4 schools now that have direct classes about the music industry. And so I go speak to those, but most of them actually want to be a songwriter or a musician or a singer. But
no surprise there.
Yeah, well, but it's it's a music business, and you have to relate to the fact that you have to have some technical skills now, and you got to know something about bookkeeping and accounting and royalties and stuff like that. So I try to bring that to the fore.
Mm-hmm. You bring a lot. And you know what? I think it only gets better with time and age, and I don't see Charlie Monk slowing down anytime soon.
I have slowed down because I keep falling down and having to get up. Get back up every time I fall down, but I'm back up again,
Well, you know what? Let's end this with a few last words of encouragement for the viewers out there and for all ages. What is the best thing that you can tell somebody? I know what you've told me, but let's see if you say it again. Some words of encouragement or advice that you would give to people that want to pursue a certain goal in life. Not just music business. I mean, it could be anything entertainment related or whatever.
Well, I mean, I tell everybody, I was a very poor kid. Actually, a lady wrote a feature in a magazine once said that Charlie Monk was the poorest kid in her town. And I didn't want to be continued. I've been poor, and I've been poorer. Poor is worse than poor. So I really wanted to accomplish some things. I guess the whole fact that I wanted to be relevant or recognized, but and I've been a very lucky human being. But I always remember the harder I work, the luckier I get. So I think too many people in the pure entertainment side of whether it's acting or singing or playing, they tend to think that God has given them a piece of talent that they don't have to work very hard for. Well, hell, everybody has to work. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Exactly. So I wondered if he's going to bring that up.
Well,
I mean, I'm always amazed that people, and as far as making a living at it, it is a business. So you have to be, if you're going to be a movie star, chances are you need to go to Hollywood. If you're going to be a Broadway singer, or actor, you need to go to Broadway. If you're going to be a rock and roller, you might want to go to Detroit or New York someplace. Yeah. If you want to be a country music performer, you need to come to Nashville. You can't. It's just really hard to do it from a distance. Nashville is a company town. It truly is. You bump into somebody in Nashville and go, oh, I bet you're a song. How'd you know you're a song? I mean, because you're here.
Yeah.
That's it.
The voice of confidence and love is Charlie Monk.
Wait a minute, say that again, please.
The voice of confidence and love is Charlie Monk. The voice of love and confidence is Charlie Monk.
Well, I love that. Thank you for inviting me to come by.
Absolutely. I love you, buddy. We all love you and admire you. Give me a big hug. All right. Thanks for watching.